Hi there, sign of Aries. This is Kim here to do a next 48-hour reading for you. We're going to take a deep dive into the energies that you're going towards, or and the ones that are still affecting you from the past, as well as energies you're grounded with, and the crowning. So let's get from the Tarot of Oppositions, let's get the first main energy for Aries to look forward to, I would say, hopefully, next 48 hour to look forward to, hopefully. Page of Wands, and I like the way they came out because it really made an effort because I think it's probably good news. So fiery, passionate, new beginnings. That's what Page of Wands is good news about, and it's playful. So what energy is going to be grounding you? So that is a really playful energy. What is grounding you is you not staying grounded. That's funny. The Hangman and a reverse, not reverse, no, the Hangman, which is exactly that. It is, what keeps you grounded is knowing how much you've waited and sacrificed up to this point. It's like the patience that you've already used, a lot of it, that's keeping you grounded, that you can keep on. I don't know. There's something about good news that you've maybe been waiting on a long time about, or a long time for. So the past energy that's still affecting this energy here, next 48 hour for Aries, is the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Big, yeah, wealth, family, established connections. This is a really good sign for finances, still continuing to do good. Tell me about the crowning energy. The Nine of Cups in the reverse. So it has to do with you choosing things that are good for you. That's an issue because the Nine of Cups reverse is choosing things that are not so great for us. And so then we kind of have to suffer those consequences too. Or it's giving love and it not being given back. So there's something about being careful about what you wish for. We will clarify that too. Tell me about the future energy for Aries. The Chariot. So there might be travel, or that might be part of the good news, that something's going to start moving forward. Whoa. Okay. I also have, yeah, the Knight of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. So this is like some kind of new adventurous seed. The start of something that may look small, but it's going to end up being something big. There's big change. And the Chariot card, I like to think of it as the card that's leading you to some kind of victory. For real. So Cancer energy, Gemini energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Pisces with the crowning energy. We have our fire signs, Leo, Aries, Sag. Virgo. Yeah, so give us more advice then on this really fast, swift moving change and a really good investment. Give us some more advice about what should we do. Look at these, all these messages. Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands. So advice for Aries. Advice for Aries. So it is about travel, assisting in travel, because of somebody feeling like there is soulmate in separation, or they're not around people that they should be around. The change is the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, which is like getting more, to me it'd be about getting more information, somebody's feeling very alone or lonely. And then this Page of Pentacles, advice for it is the Ace of Pentacles. So whatever this new opportunity is, it's definitely saying that it's going to lead to something even bigger. So somebody feels kind of alone, and maybe that's why we're traveling or making a deal there. These relationships, especially the ones that need healing here, are part of the wealth that has already been created in the past. So it's a big deal. It's important, let's say. So give us more about this loneliness, the Six of Cups, about the loneliness or the separation. It's the Devil in reverse, meaning that it's interesting because this Devil in reverse is very similar to infatuation. But it's not. Somebody is having to pull away from unhealthy attachments, and this might be beating your demons. It's still being attached to something though, isn't it? That's what I'm noticing, is it's still being attached to something. Tell me about the change and about doing it by yourself. What is this change and doing it by yourself about for Aries? I have the Queen of Swords. That's the energy of feeling like someone just doesn't know which way they're supposed to go or isn't focused on the right things. This can be somebody who is a very logical person, but very much so disconnected from their heart space. So some of these decisions that this person makes are illogical. They don't make sense. So what about all these pentacles then here? This looks beautiful. What about all these pentacles? A new beginning. Time for a new beginning. Time for you to take a leap of faith. Somebody's here to offer something for you. You'll be coming out of one commitment that was failed, like it was a failed commitment. It didn't work. And there's focus on healing something. So it is about the direction that this is going. I know it might be hard to have faith in the unseen at this point, but I think that's exactly what it's saying to do. Four of Pentacles. Yes, somebody's just now building their foundation, beating their demons, knowing that there's things that need to be healed, or energies that need to be together that are possibly apart. So let's find out why the waiting still. Okay, let's ask Spirit why the waiting with the Hangman in reverse. Not reverse. Why do I keep wanting to say reverse? Because it's supposed to be what's keeping you grounded, and that is tripping me up. Because he's not grounded. Okay, so the Hangman, tell me about why the sacrifice or why the waiting? Why the waiting? Another Three of Pentacles. It's hard to do something completely by yourself. And that's what's being asked of whatever this is. There's also little to not much guidance here. Fearful about doing something on their own. Queen of Wands in the reverse, possibly. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. It's in the reverse, and tell me about that. Nine of Cups. Tell me about the crowning energy of somebody that was picking the wrong things. Yeah. Okay, so it has to do with the Devil in reverse. It has to do with the things that... This is like coming across to me as an addictive personality where it doesn't necessarily make a difference necessarily. No, but it does make a difference, but meaning that you could be addicted to all kinds of things, even good things. And that's kind of like what's coming across to that. There's adversity and there are hurdles to overcome. This is almost like waiting for somebody to play by the rules or do something by the rules and them not. It could be a rebellious energy too with the King of Swords in the reverse. There can be also waiting for an expert or somebody who knows more about what's going on. You could have a couple that's really not getting along. You have Libra energy, Aquarius energy, a Capricorn. But this that I'm staring at right now, these two people would not be getting along even as friends, like as a couple, and they may be a couple. But it might be like, yeah, I have somebody by my side, but yes, I feel like I do something alone. I mean, it might be that. So money might have been a big issue. That might be why the money is coming out as being like, to me, some kind of major solution. It's also the change that you're going towards because of this being in the, you know, these are the energies and this is the future energies. So Strength card could be a Leo. Somebody that needs to find their way, or have courage to change and to do, moving and to move in the direction. It's also determination. It's going to take courage, determination. There's something that's done purposely right here, so that somebody does something on their own. That's what the Three of Pentacles in the reverse is. Tell me about the change then, the Knight of Swords, sorry. Tell me about the change. That's usually swift, quick, and like I say, he's determined. He has a sweet little son on his shoulder, so again, kind of a reference to Leo, and he's riding a unicorn, which is extremely unique. So when asking about the King of Swords, which is the change, we got Temperance, meaning that they're acknowledging the need to have patience here while Spirit Team, while your angels have things balancing out and have things like they're working on things in the background. And they're trying to help people get along so that somebody's not left out. It's time, instead of doing everything by oneself, to come out of the shell and maybe ask for assistance or help. Something ends up being victorious. Either way, there's a reinventing of it oneself. I think it has to do with this Nine of Cups and choosing things that are finally like right for a situation or for a person. Yes. And this is like loving new beginnings here. Justice and the Ace of Swords. Truth and clarity. Here's the truth and clarity, and the scales being balanced. There's a victory, and there is something that is offering a brand new start. If you notice this, wow, that's an excellent reading. I like to read. Let's go to the Kipper deck for these future energies. Let's get more for that. Tell me more about the future energies, because obviously there's some people that aren't getting along the best. They have marriage with number 3. Marriage with number 3. I have gift. Gift. Almost like that King of Swords in the reverse to the Ace of Cups. New beginning. A new, like a gift from the universe. Some kind of marriage, either in romance or business, that will be perfect. That will fit the bill. Courthouse, or maybe issues going to the courthouse, finding truth, finding justice, dealing with the judicial system, or outside of it since it was in the reverse. And community. We also have courtship. Message of concern. Laying something to rest. Somebody wants to free themselves and they're on a journey of that. Okay. Any last pieces of advice? Let's get a different deck and just ask your angels if they want to give any last pieces of advice here. If you are doing something with justice or scales being balanced, I think things are getting balanced, or you're finding some truths there. Ice. Ice Queen. Ice Queen or King. The Innocence of Wands in the reverse. The Five of Swords. The Nine of Swords. Ooh, man, those are heavy energies. And that is, that can be very depressing. So we got to be really careful about that, because there's some kind of like conflict that if it doesn't end, it's just causing unnecessary worry. And this page, or Innocence of Wands, is the same as that Page of Wands, except this is in the reverse. So I wouldn't worry about what we can't change, you know, but think of making the thoughts more positive. I'm pretty sure it's talking about your thoughts. And it's also telling you you can't be in this conflicted state forever, because it's not healthy for you. Or if people are arguing, or there's some kind of something. So I have 5 of Wands, another 5. And the Sage, 5. Wow, that's big change, guys. You got the Sage. This is, I mean, you got the Eye of Thoth too. So maybe it's about somebody's wisdom with the Hierophant type energy. It might be about spiritual wisdom. And it might be that somebody's competing for some kind of spot or placement, like as far as hierarchy when it goes to like spiritual things. I know that sounds weird. We have the Hangman again coming out with Courthouse, Community, Temperance, something, the impossible being made possible. There's just this period. It's like a waiting period. Time to see things clearly with the Giraffe in the reverse. Anything else for Aries? There's going to be celebration, fun, jumping around, enjoyment. You'll have a reunion of sorts, being with friends. Heart of Pentacles is also being open to receive these good pentacles. So there's something coming in the way of good finances also. So I think what we're going to do is close out this reading with the Archangel Raphael and some tea leaves. And maybe fortune cookies and fairy dust. Increased energy, dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for filling me with unlimited energy of divine light and love. I have faith. Thank you for boosting my faith so that I may trust in miracles. Heart, great happiness. Rose, romance is in the air. Candle, you'll be shown the way. And then Tankard, which is very similar to celebration and going out and having fun, right? So celebration, fun, enjoyment. Okay, and then fortune cookies mixed with fairy dust. Care required. Guard yourself against deception and be careful of making foolish mistakes at this time. Another celebrate. I also have shake it off. If you fall and others cheer, just shake it off and walk with cheer. And then I have celebrate. There's going to be a major celebration, obviously, anyway, right? So the time is right to jump out loud. Don't hesitate to jump around. If you need a private reading, Aries, I can be found. Just look me up in the description box below. So sending you love and light. Bye-bye.